As you come up the A11, there comes upon you a sign saying Norwich, a fine city. Well, living at UEA, you may tend to doubt that Norwich even exists, especially perhaps if this is your first year. The thought that there must be something more to life than going to seminars, getting a course grade, or going to the bar must have occurred to you at some time or other, so we decided to produce an instant ravers come architectural appreciation come anything else we like the look of kit. It's not comprehensive by any means, but we hope that it will give some idea. So then, what does go on in Norwich? It says in the Union Handbook that the university is not a self-contained unit, despite its physical separation from the city and the variety of life that Norfolk can offer. From the booming of the bittern on the Broads to the rhythm of Black Anna's dirty jazz, it's an opportunity that shouldn't be missed. Well, despite the wording, it's a worthy sentiment. So, where better to start our review of local life than on top of Norwich's ancient pile looking down into the market, which could be said to be its hub. The market is one place that most of us know very well indeed, and more students probably use this place than any other. Facts such as the Garnet Wolsey pub being open until 4 p.m. on Saturdays, and that it's cheaper to buy inside the market rather than out, are perhaps well known. But what are the stallholders? What are their attitudes? What do they feel? Well, as we said, we'd start in the market, and I have here Mrs. Carey, who says she's appeared on television before. I just wanted to ask her a few questions. How long have you worked here?
Well, all my life practically, ever since I left school, except in between having children. I'm now 56, so I tell you how long. about nearly 36 years, I think, to 40.
How does it feel? I mean, how do you enjoy working out here?
Well, I do, because you meet the public and all sorts of people. It makes life very interesting.
What about the weather?
Well, we put up with that. We don't mind. It's better than being in a sort of atmosphere where you're all closed in and all heat and what have you. They say fresh air never hurts anybody.
I must say you look very well on it.
Yes.
Okay, how long have you been working here?
I've been on the market 30 years or so.
30 years. What do you think of it?
Oh, very good.
What sort of people do you get to serve? All sorts? Or?
Oh, all sorts, yeah.
Do you get a lot of students being served?
Yes, more students now than ever before.
Yeah. What's the attitude of everybody else here? I mean, you're all selling about the same thing. I mean, is there a lot of competition and sort of stabbing in the back and stuff, or do you all get on well?
No, but not stabbing in the back like it was 3 years ago.
It was bad then, was it?
Yeah, very bad a few years ago. It was back about 7 years, very bad.
Yeah. Is there a lot of sort of council controlling of this place?
Well, there is, yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks very much. You told us. There are various places to go for coffee, etc. in the vicinity of the market, and one place which is not so heavily used are the wine vaults in Gentleman's Walk. It's not cheap, but it's not that expensive either, and it makes a nice change from a pint and a pie anyway. And then there's Just John's, a very good delicatessen upstairs, and an almost club-like coffee bar downstairs. The coffee is very good, and they also do buffet-style lunches. Definitely worth a visit.
Is this the only place you thought to go? Am I the only man you ever had? Or am I just alive surviving a friend that you know?
And last but not least, there's Captain America's, and it makes the bum burgers look like cowpats. There's a bar upstairs with many weird and wonderful concoctions, guaranteed to make your head spin. If you don't see anyone else in there from UEA when you go, it'll be a bit surprising. Moving on, at night, why not try the Jacquard? Bass if you like jazz of all varieties, folk and whoever happens to be appearing at the time. It's in Magdalen Street and you'll need to be a member, which is only 50p a year. That is unless you're a member of the UEA Folk Club, in which case you've already got it. There are 3 bars and the prices are right. Or there's Club America in Lobster Lane. A bit rough and a bit pricey too. We could have gone to Scamps or Crocker's or one or two others, but the cameraman liked the angle of this shot so much that we decided to stick with it. Anyway, if you want other nightclubs, you'll find them all in the phone book.
City from the backyard right there. When she said she be a movie queen, a face like an angel, she could be anything. Emily, Emily, I'm gonna write your name high on that silver screen. Emily, I'm gonna make you the biggest star this world has ever seen.
Out on the Yarmouth Road we found Mac's 24-hour cafe. It's very useful when you're working late, or even if you just feel hungry and you've got no food. It's run by one of the greatest characters in Norwich, and he's just redecorated it completely after, shall we say, an unfortunate leave of absence. He has to leave again, unfortunately, very shortly, and we all wish him the very best of luck. When we were filming the other day, we met another rather smaller character.
No.
Why? What are you doing in it?
I come down here to play on the machines.
You come down here a lot?
Yeah, quite a lot.
Why, are you a gambler, huh?
Oh, I try to win money, don't I?
You can't win money on these machines.
You can. I can win money.
You wouldn't mind telling me how you do it, would you?
Yeah?
How?
Oh, you got numbers on the things over there?
Yeah.
On the machines, right? Say you got 18, 17, 14, 22 and 25 all in one line.
Yeah.
And you get 3 of them,
Yeah.
you get 4 replays. If you get 5 of them, you get 60 replays. If you tell them you want to cash in 60 replays, they double it, so it's £1.20.
You double it.
How often do you win that much?
I only won once, that's yesterday. Won yesterday.
How long have you been playing them?
I haven't been playing on very long now.
Do you go into lots of other calves and things like that?
Not lots of them, but I would sometimes go in number 10.
Number 10?
Yeah, number 10 cab.
What's that?
Fort Road. It's on this road, goes down here.
Opposite Fort Station.
What do you think of students, anyway?
Students? What, student teachers?
No. The students from UEA.
What, them ones that you go round them and what's it called? Little bands and that?
No. What do you know about the university? Have you ever been up there?
I've been past it.
Wouldn't you like to go up there and see what it was like?
Yeah, I was supposed to. Oh, go on the computer.
You want to go on the computer?
Yeah, get Rack or Welch on it.
How do you get Rack or Welch on the computer?
Oh, mate did he? Kevin did he?
What? Was she made up of lots of little figures? Sort of
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Not rules in it.
There's a bit more to computing than just making out Rack or Welch, you know. Isn't there anything else you'd like to do up there?
No, not really.
Okay, thanks very much.
Okay, so he's shown you places to satisfy fleshly longings. At least he did a hell of a lot for Ted, the cameraman. Let us now take you away from all these nasty bits and show you some pretty ones. Of course. If all else fails, you can go back home. And most of us like to get away now and again. Down at Norwich Station, we met some blokes who were going home. So we asked them what they felt.
Excuse me, are you from UEA?
Yeah.
Can you tell me why you're going home?
For a football match.
No idea, just for the sake of getting away.
Well, I must admit, I going to see. Are they on telly? Oh, hello, Auntie Doris. Hello. No, I'm going to see my girlfriend, actually. No, I'm going to see my girlfriend and get away from UEA.
So
and,
you
relax from work, you know.
basically, you're just glad to get away from the place.
Yeah, it makes a change, yes.
Don't quote him on that, though.
Do you go back? Do you go back often?
No, not really. No, about twice a term.
I see. Thanks very much.
Right.
Thank you.
Of course, nightclubs and so forth aren't everybody's scene. We met a gentleman who told us what his particular nighttime amusement used to be. Can you tell me when you started thieving?
Yeah, it was about when I was 8 years old.
What did you start on?
I'd done a school tuck shop.
What did you get there?
Well, I can't remember what I got, but I know I got away with it, you know, and that sort of, you know, built up and led on from there, you know.
Yeah, what do you build up to? What do you specialise in now?
Well, now I'm sort of retired, you know, but almost everything, anything what's of value, you know.
Yeah.
All depends what people want, that's the thing, you know. Once you find out what they want, you can go and get it, can't you?
What sort of line have you done most of?
Bit of everything, you know, antiques and it, bit of silver, gold, you know.
Mm.
Of course, money when you can get it, but there ain't a lot about it at the moment.
No banks?
Well, you know, there is a rumour going around that I was, you know,
Sort
yeah.
Is it fairly easy to get rid of the stuff once you've got it?
Well, you know, you should never go out and get something unless you can sell it, you know, because if you do, you could easily get lumbered with it, you know. I know plenty of people who's been nicked after they got away with it, you know, and they've been found with it on them or, you know, in the house or something like that. So I'd advise anybody who's just starting up in the trade not to, you know, all the steel stuff and order up, you know.
How many times have you been nicked?
About 6.
Big stretches or short ones?
Well, I've done a big one because it lead up to it. You see, you sort of get away with 6 months and then you keep at it again, you know. And the old boy at the top there think, well, this man is a, you know, what do you call it, menace to public society.
Has it been worth it overall?
Well, I think so, you know, when you look back on it, because the same people you see out here, you meet up there anyway, so.
And keep it in the family?
Yeah, so it's one big, you know, one big happy family.
You've done well out of it anyway.
Yeah, well, I like to think I've come through, you know, with more than, you know, I think I got away with more than I've done for, you know. Well, I've got an old yank out there, you know, it's not too bad. It's a bit conspicuous. The police keep stopping me, you see, and trying to fit me up and everything, you know. And,
Uses up a lot of petrol, do you?
yeah, it's true, yeah. But I nicked the petrol tank the other day and I got buried in my garden, you know, so I ain't got any worries for about a week.
Okay, thanks very much indeed. Well, that concludes our brief look at the life and times in Norwich. As you probably noticed, no pubs were included in the filming, but a programme on the pubs in Norwich will follow in a few weeks, as soon as we've recovered from this one.
Hey, kids, shake loose together, spotlight didn't something that you know to change the weather. But the cattle fighters, coffin nights, so stick around.